dogs, because if you have dogs, you get it. Anyway, I am a full-time reseller. I sell a variety of everything, mostly clothes, shoes, accessories, yada, yada, yada. Today I have a quick, maybe 10 item haul. I popped into our local ARC thrift store. I always have a hard time remembering what they're called. I popped into ARC yesterday after I went to the post office. I shopped for 1 hour and I came home with some good goods, some real goods, you know what I mean? P.S. Dogs barking in the background. Yes, it happens. It will probably always happen, and it's just something we gotta deal with. So some brands. I found lots of brands. Most of these brands I've never found before, which was awesome. I did leave some brands at the thrift store because upon checking comps, I just realized that they weren't where I wanted them to be. So, but we'll go over all of that. So I spent a total of $58. It says I got 11 things. One thing I'm gonna keep. It's just this cute little Build-A-Bear Girl Scout stuffed animal. My daughter is a Girl Scout, but she's a Canadian Girl Scout, and they don't call them Girl Scouts up there. They call them something else. Cannot remember what it's called. But I saw this and I thought of her, and I thought maybe she would like that. So this guy was $2. Looks like he belonged to a Sarah. Cute. They are supposed to come with clothing, but she doesn't have any, which is why I think my daughter might like her. But we're gonna keep that guy up there. I have some notes on the computer screen, kind of this direction, so if you see me looking, it's just for some notes. Let's jump on in. Okay, we're gonna start with the brand Asics. This is the logo. They are primarily a shoe brand. I never, ever pick these up because I wasn't aware of the comps. Thanks to Josh and Haley Tornado is their YouTube channel. He's always picking up Asics all day long, and I just didn't understand the appeal. I thought that it was, you know, not a lesser brand, but just didn't have a good resale value. But boy, howdy was I wrong. So I found, like I said, these Asics. These are a men's 14 extra wide, which is, I love picking up this size. Love it, love it, love it. I really only like picking up men's shoes like 10 and above. I found that, you know, sizes 7, 8, 9 are kind of hit and miss. But generally these larger sizes I can get a little bit more for because they are harder to find, and typically they're in really good shape. So like I said, these are a 14 extra wide by Asics. They have, I would say, minimal amount of wear, like good tread on here. I paid, okay, so at the thrift store yesterday, all pink tags were 50% off. These happen to be a 15, and, sorry, these are a size 14, but they were $15 with a pink tag, so I actually got them for $7, which I'm very happy about, because looking at comps, I think these comps were, let me just double check. I saw them selling really anywhere from like 40 on up to 150. It just depended on the size. So I'm gonna start these at 99 and hope to get around 75 for them. So I might be reaching for the moon, but I'd rather reach for the moon and fall a little bit short than Not reach as far as I can. Does that even make sense? I don't even know what I'm saying. Shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon. And that's generally my pricing strategy with everything. I start out high, and I start out high for a couple of reasons. I like the wiggle room to be able to send, you know, a 30% offer, and customers are like, oh crap, this item's 30% off, but that's still within the wheelhouse of like where I'm wanting my profit to be. So by starting out a little bit higher, I have more wiggle room to send out offers, which I personally love doing. I love sending offers. I haven't even had a lot of coffee, just a little bit. And I've been so good this whole week. I made coffee at home with my awesome espresso machine. I will, you know, screw it, I'll link that below because it's amazing. So all week I made coffee at home, which I should be doing a lot more often, but you know, your girl's lazy and coffee place is right across the street. Also, if you work from home, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you probably don't leave the house all that often. So I try to capitalize that when I can. So I usually leave the house. Obviously, you know, grocery shopping and stuff, but thrifting, post office, and then coffees. So anyway, whole week, made coffee at home. Friday, I got a little notification from their app, which is awesome because this is the Human Bean. They're amazing. Shout out Evans, Colorado location. You guys keep me going. I don't know if you realize this, but you keep me going. So I got a notification saying today they are doing 100% of their proceeds are going to breast cancer research. And I was like, okay, count me in. So got my coffee, but I've only had a little bit of it, and I feel like I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. You know what I'm talking about? Drop me a comment below if you know what movie that's from. Okay, one item down, a couple more to go. These guys. Ready? Ready? How freaking cool, how beautiful, how amazing, how all of the cool things. Seriously, like how freaking cool are these? Okay, so you might need to like slow me down because I feel like I'm talking a million miles a minute, miles a minute, whatever it is. This is the logo. So this is the Iron Fist logo. Now, I picked these up and I said, Jessica, these are pretty cool. They're different. They are brand new as they still have their size tag on the bottom. Yes, look at that, size 10. Holla, holla. So I couldn't identify what the label said. I couldn't identify what the words said, anything. There weren't any, you know, words on here that said, oh, this is brand. So what I did is I went to Google the app. Which I'll do a little screenshot and show you how to do this. So for Google Images, it's a lifesaver. I just took a little picture of the logo. Google Images scours the internet trying to find something similar. And then all of a sudden it popped up that this was the Iron Fist brand, which the resale value on these guys is okay. I was really seeing them between like 20 and 50, and 50 was like brand new in the box. I am listing these as brand new. I'm not listing in the box, but like I said, I'm going to shoot for 50. There you go. Oh, the flower is totally, oh, not this one. Let's do this one. The flowers are removable. How cute is that? And they just clip to the little bow. Cute. Okay. I'm gonna start these at 50 and see what I get for them. I'm hoping with Halloween somebody will snag them up. I did pay up for these. Okay, if you hear a little whining, Yeah. We're babysitting my best friend's dog while she kicks ass at her pool tournament in Vegas. Get it, girl. Get it. So we're babysitting. So we have our 2 Great Danes, our Chihuahua, and then we have her 150-pound Alaskan woolly Malamute. He is a huge, huge dog. So there's many huge dogs running around here. Okay, back to the shoes. I paid up, and I know I paid up, and I know that I'm probably not going to get exactly the profit that I want from these, but I think that these are going to be a quick sell. So yes, Rebel Girl, I see you. I paid $10.99 for these guys, and like I said, I know that they're really only selling between $20 and $50, but quick flip, super cute. I haven't even tried them on yet. I am a size 10. I shouldn't. I won't. I'm not going to. Because that's what happens. I try things on and then they stay in my closet, and they need to be in this closet when I have them in this closet. So, Rebel Girl, I see you. Yes. You're a pretty girl. Yes. Go lay down. Okay. So, I never, ever, ever scour the regular thrift store racks. In my opinion, usually what I'm looking for is marked up considerably, so I'm not, the profit margin isn't there for me to consistently shop at regular thrift stores, which is why I generally only shop at, I can't tell if this is dog snarf, it probably is, which is why I generally only shop at the bins, because I can get, hundreds, probably, literally, I can get 60 to 100 pieces for between $100 and $150, and that to me is awesome. So, but yesterday I was feeling lazy. I didn't want to go down to Denver and go to the bins. It was in the afternoon. It takes me an hour to get there. I like to hang out for a couple of hours and then an hour back home. So it's a, all day kind of process going shopping at the bins. So I thought, well, I'll just go check out our local ARC store, which, I pop on in there all the time, but I usually only go to the purses and a couple of other little sections. But I'm so glad I did. I put in my earphones and I kind of just went down each aisle, and I took my time, and I just doing my thing. I'm glad I did, because I never, ever would have found these. Ever, ever, ever. You guys are probably just thinking, what the heck? These are just basic leggings that have some weird writing on the sides. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too. And then I looked at the bands and I saw this Ivy Park, and I thought, I'm pretty sure this is Bey. This is Bey's label. Bey, Beyonce. I did some research, and boy howdy. Boy howdy. Hang on one second. I'm gonna let the dogs out because, I'm watching the doggies. They're right outside my window. Okay. Bey. Huge freaking bolo. Huge bolo. Simple, basic. This is a ironed on logo, basically. And then it also has, I'm pretty sure this says Ivy Park. Some parts of it are a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it says Ivy Park. Okay, BRB. If you know, you know. You got dogs, you understand. Okay. Ivy Park. I'm pretty sure this is what this says on the side. I think it says Ivy Park. These are also an awesome size, being extra large. They do have a couple little schmutzy places, but I think once I throw them into the washer, that will come right out. I paid $4.99 for these guys. This exact color I haven't seen it. I was only really looking on Poshmark. So for this color, I did not see any that were available for sale or that had sold. Leggings that did sell by the company were all over, between like 50, 75, all the way up to like 150. If I can get the majority of the little schmutzy thingies out on the legs, then I'm going to list these guys for 75. See what I can get. But definitely be on the lookout for Ivy Park. I've never seen this brand before, let alone at the, I almost said the Benz, let alone at the thrift store. This next bronze, so I really got mostly shoes. I got 2 pairs of leggings and then a couple stuffed animal things. Surprisingly, I've only found Fabletics less than 5 times. I've never found any of their power hold leggings. I've never found any that were floral, and that's exactly what these are. Here we go. So power hold, made by Fabletics. These are a size extra large. They're so cute. Capris. These didn't have the tag. Oh, and they also have a little F on the back left hip area. These didn't have a tag on them, so I brought them up to the counter, asked the lady how much for them. She looked at the price of the Ivy Park leggings, and then she looked at this crotch seam of the Fabletics and said, does $3.99 sound okay? I was like, yeah, that's cool. $3.99. So the power hold leggings specifically on Poshmark were, like I said, all over the place. It really just depended on the color or the pattern. I didn't see this particular pattern available, but other floral patterned capris or full leg leggings were going right around like the 40 to 60 mark. So I'll probably post these at 50, 55. And I'm hoping to get around 40 take home. So good little profit there. Okay, I just have a couple more things right down here. I saw these and fell in love, and I'm really bummed that these are not my size. Am I though? Am I bummed? I don't think so. I think I would love them. I think they would be super cute in my closet. Me personally, probably wouldn't wear them. Only because this style of shoe tends to make my foot look a little bit larger. But, because I already have big feet. These are vintage Lucky brands. Like clog, Mary Jane style. But they're brand freaking new. Brand new. They are, it's like black and brown. I'm trying to look at the color. It's like black suede with brown leather at the top almost. Brownish, reddish kind of. Comps for the same style were like 20 to 30 range roughly. None of them look to be brand new, so I'm hoping I can probably get like the 30 to 40 range. I did pay up at $6.99 for these guys. I've been kind of slightly obsessed with like vintage-y things lately. I have a stack of vintage dresses that I'm looking at right now that I think I'm gonna do an Etsy shop with them. I don't currently sell on Etsy. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with all that stuff, but like I said, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 6 vintage dresses over there. Yeah, I hope that I can get around 40 profit for these guys. They're so pretty. Okie diddly dokey. This guy. I love picking up stuffed animals. go check out my Instagram for some stuffed animals to be on the lookout for. I just posted it this morning. This guy, you're probably thinking like, what the heck? It's just like a little baseball. And you're right, it is just a baseball. But when I looked at the tag, he was made in 1986. So like vintage stuffed animal plush. They usually do better than regular or non-vintage pieces. He's actually in really good shape. He has like just a little schmutzy thingies right there, but other than that, like no other stains. He's super plush. He's got this cute little hat with him. I'm trying to think. There were a couple similar styles on eBay. Not this exact style, but the tag says Chase International Incorporated. Let's see if I can get that on camera. So I typed Chase 1986 plush into eBay, and I did find some more by this brand. They were going for like the $15 to $20 range, which is okay. I don't mind. He's a pink tag at $2.49. So pink tags were 50% off. So I paid $1.25 for this guy into 20. If I can get him for 20, it's not bad. I don't mind picking up stuffed animals, usually because other people don't pick them up, so they just sit in the bins. And like I said, $2.50 for this guy, or $1.25. I mean, into 50, that's a great little profit. But like I said, check out my Instagram. I will post a picture of it here. I just posted this morning a little reel of some stuffed animals to be on the lookout for. I have already sold maybe 8 to 10 of these guys before. Great profits, way better than I was expecting, thinking, hoping, realizing. So yeah, go check that out. Okay, I have one more thing. No, I have 3 more things from this haul, and then I'm going to show you one pair of shoes that I picked up from a different haul, same store, different day. Okay, taking it back once again to Haley and Josh Tornado of Harry Tornadoes, or Tornado, singular. I guess, are you guys plural now that Haley is with you? Something to think about. They always talk about this brand. I have found this brand twice. Once at the thrift store, but it was in horrible shape. It was not good enough shape for me to pick up. And then I found a single shoe at the bins, so I didn't pick them up. But Hoka, these guys are freaking amazing. In my opinion, they're not the most attractive looking thing. Look at those heels. These things are huge. These are the Hoka 1-1 Hubble Zero Gravity Technology. I don't know anything about this brand other than it's a BOLO, highly sought after. These are a size 10.5. These are the Mafate WP, so waterproof lows. When I looked these up on eBay, I looked all this up right before I started the video. I think one sold for like $199, right around there. I think it was the same size actually, now that I'm thinking of it. So that one did have a little bit less wear around the bottom of the soles, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and list it. yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and list these at $99 and see what happens. I paid up once again. I paid $8.99 for these guys, which I typically don't like spending more than like $5 per pair of shoes because I do shop at the Benz mostly. However, when the profit is so great, I don't mind paying up a little bit more for them. So $8.99 into, I'm hoping, or hoking into 100. So we'll see. Is this a brand that you guys pick up? Are you familiar with this brand? Have you seen this brand before? Tell me all of the information. Yeah, I keep looking at them. This is thick. This is like this feels like 2 to 3 inch. Okay, moving forward. Accessories are always something that I like to just pop into the sections and see, because you can usually find some good things and they're usually not for a lot of money. I found 2 scarves. This one is super soft. This one not so much, but still soft. Can you guys guess what material they are? This is cashmere. Well, let me take that back. The tag says cashmere feel, Scotland designed, dry clean or hand wash, blah 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 blah. I don't know. It doesn't. It's exactly what the tag says. It feels like cashmere. But when I looked up this brand, I think this is going for like 10 to 20 maybe. Kind of drawing a blank. Yeah, around 10 to 20 I think. I paid $4 for it, but it's one of those things that you can, like, when somebody creates a bundle, I'm only really talking about Poshmark, but when somebody creates a bundle, you can like sneak this into their bundle, see if they accept it, type of thing. And then this, it feels so good. This is alpaca. Where did the tag go? Takey. Where did you go? Here you go. Melman, 100% alpaca wool, made in Bolivia. That's what the brand looks like. I paid $3 for this as well. These little scarves are great, especially this time of year. Is that it? That's all for this haul, you guys. It's so weird. I'm not used to doing only, 11 item hauls when I'm used to going to the Benz and coming home with, 60 to 100 pieces and saying, prepare yourself. Okay, so per my math, which I'm not including, I didn't include these scarves. So not including what I can get for these scarves, I paid a total of, let's round up to $60. Paid a total of $60 for all these items that you see. If my numbers are correct and if I can get what I think I can get for these things, then I should be able to make about $345 on everything that you see, which, subtracting my profit and not including any, fees from any of the platforms I sell, I should make about $285 for all of these things. So we'll say $250, $35, maybe a little bit less, $250. We'll say $250 profit in 1 hour of shopping. I don't know about you, but being a thrifter or a reseller, being able to make $250 an hour is something that I've always strived for. So, I have one more item that I want to show you guys. It's the item that I picked up from the same ARC thrift store a couple weeks ago. I have not listed it yet because it sat in my car and I kind of forgot about it. But tell me if this brand looks familiar to you. Now, I wouldn't have paid the price for that I see on these. I think I paid $7. So, this is a brand called Technica. Technica. I'm hesitating because I don't know a lot about this brand. I found these at the ARC. They have a $14.99 price tag, but your girl did not pay $14.99 for these. I would have picked these up on a 50% off white tag sale. So I probably paid $7, $8. So I picked them up because they are brand new. They're really cool. I don't know if this is like a seafoam color. And the tag says made in Italy. Now, in my experience, not all things made in Italy have a good resale value, but something told me to just pick these up. So, unfortunately, this thrift store does not have good reception, which means my comps, my research that I do is very minimal. But they do allow returns. So sometimes I do pick up some things, and if I get home and realize that they aren't what I think they are, I will take them back for a store credit. Anywho, when I was doing research of this brand, it kept pulling up like snowboard boots and snowboarding things. So, their snowboard boots were going for like buku bucks. Anyway, if you know this brand, if you are familiar with these, drop me a comment, please, and tell me your information. I just thought they were so cool, and they're a good size. They're size 41, which is like 11, 10 and a half, 11, basically. Women's. I think these are women's. These look like women's. Anyhow, that's it for today's haul and a half, we'll call it. I'm going to work hard on getting all of these posted today. So once this video is up, it's safe to say that all of these things should be posted. Should be. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I go over this ARC thrift haul. I am Jessica. This is Parman's Pickins. If you like this content, if you enjoyed my video that's all over the place, if you like dogs, thrifting, all of that good stuff, do what everybody else does. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that your bell notification is on so that you are alerted when I upload another video in another month or 2 weeks. Just kidding. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. It's so hard, but I'm trying. Shout out to every single freaking YouTuber that does this on a consistent basis, because making YouTube videos is not for the faint of heart, you guys. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, share the things. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Until next time.